waiting for. Please welcome the Pelbros Podcast.
Don't worry, we're not going to get copyright. I'm talking over it. Hey, that's to you guys listening in. To all the killers in the $100 bills. What's up? It's your boy back in his house as per usual. Ryan. You missed it, DW. Featuring my boy here.
Yo. I mean, we're back, I guess. The Pelbros are back officially.
Yo. And what's the episode number, my friend?
30, mate. 30. Hitting another milestone. Milestone after milestone.
That's in 30 may come as a surprise to you guys on YouTube right now. Because you're like, what? I'm the number one Pelbros, comic book guy. I know it all, bro. You guys are only up to episode 28. That's because this lazy motherfucker across the online internet didn't put it up onto YouTube. But if anything, that should be telling you we're not only on YouTube, we're on fucking Spotify, we're on all these different other kind of podcasting platforms too. So get on that shit. Otherwise, so don't be coming talking to me. You're just a YouTube casual. You're not a true Pelbros fan if you aren't on the other shit. So if you were a true Pelbros fan, you would know that it was out. Like 29 was out, right?
Yeah, mate.
Is that correct, James?
3 weeks ago. So, yeah, I would admit I was a bit lazy with that.
No. I got to cover my boy now. Sorry. I got to butt in here, bro. Like, he's not even lazy. He did it as a test to see who the real ones are, you know? Let's see who the real ones are, right?
Yeah, mate. I mean, if you're a real fan, you're across all our socials and our content. So, it doesn't matter if you missed one on YouTube, bro. You should be hitting it up on Spotify, hitting it up on wherever you listen to your podcast platform on.
Yeah, and also obviously got to give love to our Instagram page at Pelbros. I think I saw 50k followers the other day.
Almost there. 49k, 49.
Yeah, 49. Yeah, so don't miss out. We got like 49,000, 50,000 people just like you listening in that rate our shit. So jump on, just at Pelbros. And, if the number's a bit lower than 49, 50k, that's okay. You know what I mean? I think you should still go for it because... you don't want to miss out.
No, it's 49 fake fans and what like 400 real fans or something like that. But yeah, episode 30, right? So welcome back to Ryan. I think if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you haven't been listening. Obviously you've been away, busy, I guess, on your hiatus, re-education.
Yeah, re-education.
How's it feel to be back, mate?
Yeah, man, I feel re-educated.
Feel ready to pump out a bunch of podcasts.
It's got to happen, bro. It's got to happen, mate. Because during my time in the re-education camp, I was basically how me and James have gone in different paths. James hasn't really been catching up for shit, but like during my during my re-education camp, I'm just fucking like watching all the games. Like, I'm not watching the games, but I'm following like game by game basis. So I got shit to spit. I got a lot of pent up feelings over the past month or two, bro. So it's just like let it out.
Yeah. So I'll let you pretty much carry that then. Yeah. I mean, what you're saying is pretty much right. I've been pretty sloppy, not gonna lie. But yeah, now they're back. I think that's just motivation for me to get back into it, start following again. Continue to be disappointed as a Pelicans fan, right? I feel like my last month was just ignorance was bliss. I didn't know about what was going on. I was happy. Happy with life.
That's true. But having said that, although we did have a huge, stint with injuries over the past month, because like the last time James recorded, I think was over that phenomenal win against Boston, which was late March, if not, the very end of March, beginning of April.
Yep.
But then we had. Straight after that, we just had a bunch of games, and today we're recording. Just yesterday was the Washington Wizards game, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So talking about that, I feel as if you can break this up into like different kinds of like eras of like what's been happening. So basically, I think after that Boston game, that's just when everyone got fucking injured. Because you see, NAW was the highest scorer. I actually watched that game, that fucking Orlando game. So this is also after Orlando got fucking, did all that trading, right? So they don't even have fucking like Aaron Gordon and all these other cunts to help out, right? Yeah. Oh my God. Like this is like, I just remembered, I was just like, bro, this is like, like this is the true feeling of being a fucking Pelicans fan. It's just always disappointment. Like, are you serious? We're going to lose to like, then again, we didn't have like, B.I. Zion and shit, but we had Alexander Walker here putting out fucking 31 fucking points. Josh Hart playing his balls out, fucking 17 points. I think, a few boards. Let me look that up right now. But basically, that game, it was like tragic, bro. Not just because of that, but hold on. I got to give a shout out for this Josh Hart specifically very quickly. What was this man's thing? Okay, so Josh Hart, yeah, bro, I knew he killed it. See, look at this. 14 motherfucking points, this motherfucker. And 5 assists, 17 rebounds, bro. 17 fucking rebounds, yeah? This guy, Josh Hart, yeah? This is how he got himself injured for our fucking team this season, you know? And for what? For this ungrateful fucking shitty cunt Pelicans team to lose 115 to 110 in overtime. And not only that, bro, that's the disappointing thing. So I had a specific bet on, right? And I was like, okay, that's okay. I won my bet for like William, sorry. Oh, shit. I won bet for Nickel Alexander Walker. I won my bet for, what's his face? Josh Hart and I think some other cunts, right? But the thing is that I was betting that it was going to be a low scoring game, you know?
Mm.
And then so we get into overtime, just like, fuck this. It just, yeah. Because it fucked up my bet for that. So I was like disappointed on top of disappointment over top of disappointment. But yeah, that's the Orlando game. Would you like me to kind of like skip forward? How would you like me to go after this?
No, just really quickly. I think this was...
Yeah, if you want to butt in, yeah.
Yeah. I think obviously the fucking loss is tragic and shit. Losing to Orlando, again, it should be a team that we're beating. One of those must-win games that I keep echoing about. But I think this is one of the first games that James Johnson played after he got traded for us.
Yeah.
And the man balled the fuck out.
Yeah, he was trying to carry.
Yeah, 17 points that game. But I just remember like a lot of... Basically played like, I think his first 1 or 2 games, and he played pretty well, and everyone was just so on board. Like everyone was saying like, this is the real JJ and shit. Like, because you know how JJ, after that, I don't think I talked about it on that last podcast because it hadn't come up yet. But I think a few days later.
Oh yeah, he was talking shit.
Yeah, after the trade deadline, JJ
running his mouth.
Yeah, about how David Griffin kind of like fucking fucked him over and shit. Obviously, he wanted to get sent to like Brooklyn and shit to be closer to his family, quote unquote. Be with a contender. But yeah, that definitely left a huge sour mouth in all of the fans, from all the fans, I guess. And who knows whose fault it really is, whether we believe JJ, whether we believe the franchise organization. In the end, we've got to do what's better for us. But yeah, that's my shout out. One of my shout outs would probably have to be for fucking James Johnson, like you said, the real JJ.
The real JJ.
Bringing that competitiveness that I think I said it in the last episode. That yeah, we just need some more defense, and we just need I guess that grittiness and that competitiveness that he could potentially bring as that kind of power forward wing kind of player. So that's all I wanted to say, really. Silver lining out of that, yeah, James Johnson kind of showed he can play. It's unfortunate that he kind of got injured throughout the rest of the month. But yeah, I mean, feel free to skip ahead for whatever you want to vent about, if there's specific games or anything.
I guess I only had like a big story for that one. Then maybe it just goes from there. So after that, there was Atlanta. I'm pretty sure I didn't put a bet on that because I was like, okay, fuck these guys. But Kyra killed it. Hold up. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Kyra killed it. He got like 21 points. Sorry, I'm just fucking burping. But that game, I wasn't expecting us to win just because it's Pelicans, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on a back-to-back. Yeah, it was. And I think Atlanta had just won, don't quote me on this, but they just won a game versus like Steph Curry, like or what is it, Golden State Warriors. So I think they were riding on better momentum, and we lost that game. And obviously, this is still with no BI or
injuries,
Zion, right? And then finally, Houston, Lonzo Ball to the rescue. Bro, this guy had a fucking game and a half. What's this fucking shit? Let me see. So obviously we'll start it off. Oh yeah, was that our career best? Yeah. So he made a new career best for him with 8. Oh, I got a Lonzo story with this fucking shit. So yeah, so Lonzo Ball makes career best 8 threes as Pelicans beat Rockets. Yeah, thank you very much. Let's get the box score. So yeah, Lonzo Ball, he went 27 points, 3 steals, 9 assists. And yeah, 4 rebounds, but 9 assists and 27 freaking points, bro. That's fucking, that's my boy, right?
Yeah.
That's like when I'm like, yo, Lonzo is back, yo.
Yeah, that's a carry job and a half.
Yeah. But was this the game that Alexander Walker got injured?
I think it was probably around that time. Yeah, because he
only got 5 points there. Let me see if he's playing the next game. But continue.
14 minutes in that game looks like. So probably around that time. I think if you look at the injury sheet, he's injured around April the 6th. and it looks like they played
Yeah.
this game on April the 5th, and I think this is all Australian time, so could be a day backwards for you Americans, but
Oh, yeah.
looks like around the
I'm
time.
looking at I'm pretty sure this is the game he got injured because I'm looking at the games after.
He's not playing.
He's not. He's not playing. So yeah, that was actually the game he got injured. Because I had a bet on him, right, that he was gonna play more minutes and shit like that. But yeah, he only ended up getting 5 points for us. So I think he did get injured during this game. But I mean, good for Lonzo coming back off his injury and shit, getting 27 fucking points. How many threes was that? Eight fucking threes out of 15. You know.
Yeah, previous career high was 7
assists. Yeah. So I was like, yo, don't get me hyped, bro. Is this the real Lonzo again? We're having again. You know, like that. That stretch everyone talks about last season.
Yeah.
Like, oh, bro, like, no, the reason why Lonzo Ball is like the best thing ever is because of this specific time during this specific
like 4 games, and we're all like hyping the fuck out of him.
And we're like, bro, like, okay.
He's like shot over 40%, scored over 20 points.
Yeah.
He's fucking future All-Star, future All NBA, and it happened for like 4 games.
Yeah, so imagine me, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking hyped, bro. Let's fucking do it, Lonzo. You're my fucking boy, yeah? Obviously, I try to put a fucking bet. You know, I didn't take my own advice on this podcast in terms of like, never bet on Lonzo. Eh? He's always gonna fucking, have you looking sad. Oh wait, did I forget that? Okay, I think for this bet, oh yeah. So basically, I was hoping Lonzo was gonna get 15 plus points like that game, right? Because I was like, my man just had 27. You know, as if you're not gonna get me fucking 15, right? Because I remember how he started this game. He was like 0 for. I don't want to exaggerate, but I think it was like 0 for 10 from the 3.
Is this against Brooklyn?
Shit. No, this is against Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Sorry, like the one after the one after Houston.
Yep.
And basically, like he was off to a really really rough start, right?
Yep.
But then he slowly, like, I guess, made some threes and shit, and all of a sudden he's on 12 points. But I was just so disappointed because I was like, bro, how are you gonna give me like one fucking amazing game like that? And then the very next game, you're just fucking back to the same old Lonzo.
Mate,
you know?
you haven't learned your lesson, bro. It's typical Lonzo.
Yeah, I know, right? Typical Lonzo behavior. Anyways, Anyways, with that, Zion Williamson came back this game though. Fucking 34 points, bro. Bro, just let the man eat, bro. Just feed Zion, bro. He's your fucking boy. Apart from that too, something I do want to mention too over the break. Jackson Hayes has been getting a lot more minutes again this season, which is great. He's been, he's really good energy for our fucking team. And he's always a highlight reel, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of his plays?
Yeah. I saw there was a stretch where he was like kept having all these crazy dunks, and he was like dunking on fucking people. I forgot who it was, but literally like posterizing people and kind of bringing that a hype. So it's good to see him kind of fall back into the rotation. Looks like Hernan Gomez is slowly falling out of the rotation again.
Hernan Gomez.
So I guess it looks like Stan's just playing around, seeing where he can fit different players in. But yeah, good to see him kind of balling out. Though I think he is coming up with some injuries as well this month. So yeah, I guess it's been an injury for across the league, but like for the Pelicans, definitely been a lot of injuries for us.
Taking a fucking hit, bro. Taking a fucking hit.
Yeah.
We're taking, or as I said to you earlier, we're taking a kick to the dick, bro. It's been fucking bad, bro. Let's not fucking pretend, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Anyways, wait. I got it. Okay, during which fucking game was it, man? I was in. What was I in Perth? So I was in Perth. Okay, so I think I can't. Okay, now I'm like, dude, what game did I freaking ball out of? Basically, one of these games. I think it was the Houston game. Actually, was it the Houston game?
Mate, check your sports.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. But that's the thing. I can quickly check it, but I don't want to. Like, okay, you want to talk about the Brooklyn Nets game real quick? I'm going to get this up real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that
if you wish.
That game, I believe, was, I think, KD's first game back from injury as well.
So, yeah.
So he actually came off the bench, which is pretty funny. You don't typically see the superstars come off the bench pretty much ever.
Wait, I want to say, too, IT's debut for Pelicans, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's something we're going to catch up on, signing IT to 10-day contract.
That's been big news.
Didn't excite me at all, I'm going to be honest.
Oy.
And for what reason, mate? 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3-point, 11 points for that game against Brooklyn. But yeah, this game was a wash. Brooklyn dominated.
Yeah, it was fucking
no Harden.
disgusting to see.
KD coming off the bench scored 17 points, 5 of 5 from the field. Pretty much 100% field goal. Shooting that day with 5 of 5 from the free throw as well. And this was post LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin trade. So yeah, I just think they dunked all over us. We just had no chance with that one. If there's not much from that, Yeah, speaking of IT, signed him. Only played about, I think, 3 or 4 games for us before I think he got injured, or he ended up. I think it was a 10-day contract, so it probably was only spanning across 3 or 4 games or so. It doesn't sound like we're re-signing him to another contract, or at least we haven't yet already. And I think Pelicans have about 2 weeks, maybe 1 week now, to make that decision before I guess they can't anymore.
What will they do?
So yeah, it's not looking too hopeful for IT. I definitely think his days are washed, gone, almost. But just nothing. If there's nothing out of that, I will say I was quite impressed to hear us go against Philly after that Brooklyn game and get the W.
Yeah, we actually won that shit. Zion 37 fucking points.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I don't think there was Embiid. I think he's been injured as well. That's why.
No, I think Embiid was in that game, nigga. Because wait, let me just double check. Because I think he just came back from. He's coming back from his injury too himself. Let me double check.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's in the game.
Yeah. Because we had BI that game too. BI had just come back for us.
Right.
Too.
But yeah, definitely not looking like his best, I guess. There's been a bit of talk about how he was pretty much going to be the MVP, or him and Jokic, but now that he missed a few games through injury, you got to play a bunch of games. You got to play like a pretty much like maybe 90% plus of your games to really be in contention for MVP. So kind of falling out of favor there. But yeah, pretty impressed for us to get that win. Like you said, Zion balled out 37 points. Josh Hart has been injured throughout the game. Throughout the month. So it looks like we've been giving this Najee Marshall guy some minutes. Don't really know much about him, but it seems like he's kind of playing that Josh Hart / Kenny Hustle role, where he's pretty shit out on offense, but gives us some defensive impact. So definitely want to give him a bit of a mini shout out. Be watching him very closely in future. Hopefully he's a guy that we can rely on and moving forward, and hopefully gives us that wing defense that we've been looking for.
Wait, talking about that Aussie guy we shouted out at the beginning of the year, he actually got some minutes too.
Yeah, Will Magnay.
Yeah, Will Magnay. Yeah, he actually made his debut. I'm pretty sure. Was it against fucking like garbage time minutes in like Brooklyn? Was it? Let me double check.
Yeah, it would have been some sort of garbage time minutes. Although sadly to say, I do remember seeing about how his contract's being like waived or whatever.
Wait. At least he can say it. That's a big deal in Australia. He can at least say he played next to Zion and BI.
Yeah,
I mean, like later on, he can't say that. Like, yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to see what game he played on. He played. Fuck. I don't know if I can be fucked to use this. Yeah, Sibs. I can't be fucked to find it. But he played over the last time we were gone. Wait, so I'm gonna quickly say what game it was.
Yeah, go for it.
So I made a huge bet. I was actually in Perth, and bro, I had a hotel. I'm like balling out. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm the fucking man. Basically, it was actually the Dallas game just before Boston.
Oh right, so that's way before.
So that was actually at the end of last month. What do you call it? Sorry, I'm going too far. So basically, how I won that was I got 4 times my money back, obviously. So I had Nola was gonna win that like with handicap betting. So I said that we were gonna win by 6 points at least. Zion was gonna score 20, and my money was on Nickeil Alexander-Walker to make a fucking thing because I'm pretty sure Lonzo wasn't playing this game. So that's the thing. That's why. So if I have to make a shout out, there's this new Pelbros shout out of the week kind of thing. If I gotta give a shout out, I gotta give a huge shout out to fucking NAW. But there is one actual other person we'll shout out in a bit, yeah? Like real life person. So if you're listening in here, real life person, you make a little shout out later on. You just gotta keep listening to this. So, but quick shout out to NAW. He's been fucking killing it. NAW has actually been like feeding me and my family. As in, I've been making a lot of bets just from my man Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's been killing it. I love it. She stepped up to the occasion and taking full advantage of it too. Otherwise, we would have lost a bunch more of these games, and So, anyways, so having said that, yeah, back to Brooklyn. I do remember what's called exactly what you're saying. It was just a complete annihilation. They even sat Zion out because it was just like, bro, what's the fucking point? For I think maybe the third quarter and fourth or something. And I was just hoping, come on, Zion, give me at least like 20 points. Yeah, nah, that ain't fucking happening. But yeah, we got a shout out, didn't we? Oh yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge. Since you heard he's retired now.
Yeah. He's
How crazy is
irregular
that?
heartbeat or whatever.
Yeah, how crazy is that, bro? You're so close from getting a chip. It has.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I think he still gets one, but obviously, it's not going to feel like.
Hey.
He could still potentially.
If anything, that's good for everyone, I guess, in terms of like, there's a bit less OP-ness, like, just like over, like fucking. This is bullshit. That's pretty much been the biggest development since I've been gone. This further formation of this fucking Nets team, bro. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, well, I mean, I said it in that last episode. I didn't think it was that big of a deal because he's fucking washed.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he had one really good game where he scored like 20 points or some shit for Brooklyn. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see him go.
I think that was against us, bro. I'm looking at it right now.
There you go. That's why I know about it.
Exactly.
But yeah, sad to see him have to retire and shit. Played a lengthy career, and yeah, it's a shame he didn't get like another
nice
chip.
Goodbye, satisfying goodbye.
Or chip at all, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about for the rest of the April's games?
Yeah. So now we're almost at the end. So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, we already touched on Philly somehow. Yeah, because BI just came back. You got to set the momentum fucking right, bro. I unfortunately didn't get to catch this game, but I did see, I think, bits and pieces. And that was really good because it was BI's return, and we were wearing like the NOLA flag jersey. And it's like that jersey's really good when we're winning. Every time I'm just like, bro, who are these fucking, Patriot heroes? Like fucking, I love these guys. Like I really fucking. But I didn't bet on them because I had just been disappointed by Atlanta and Brooklyn just before. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna play that safe, bro. We're gonna get fucking shot on by a first seed of the fucking East, bro. Like you said, if anything, if I was to vote for like MVP, I would have given it to fucking Embiid. I thought he was killing it earlier this fucking year, to be honest. And just like, why not give the man a fucking MVP? So then obviously there's Cleveland, where obviously Zion just fucking ate everyone fucking up. 38 fucking points this motherfucker, and BI 27 points, bro. What we gonna do here, bro? Eight assists from BI too, man. Apart from that, I do want to mention in this Cavs game something that was tripping me out when I was looking at like the box score. Are you on the Cavs game right now? Like, do you have it open?
Not at the moment. Let me get it up.
Yeah, because I'll just say there's like a fucking funny name there, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna quickly say it, and you can just like look at it as proof. Basically, there's a guy on the Cavs called D Wade.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you see that shit? I was like, what the fuck?
Dean Wade.
Nice. He's got 21 points. It's so funny. He's like some white guy. Was it Dean Wade? Yeah.
Oh, holy shit, he's white as fuck.
Yeah. It's just some white guy. It's like, yo, D Wade. I just thought that was funny because obviously I'm not following.
Hey, this guy bought out there, 21 points.
Yeah,
Oh.
especially bro. This is the Pelicans we're talking about, bro. But the thing is, our boys balled the fuck back out, 38-27, and your boy that you were talking about, was it Najee Marshall? Was it?
Yep.
15 points. So pretty fucking good. All right, now we're getting to the end part. So bear with us. Oh, bro, this is, if anything, do you have an opinion on this? The Sacramento game, De'Aaron Fox, I'm pretty sure fucking killed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna say because we're just talking about that Dean Wade guy killing us. I think like we're like the prototypical team where there's always a guy on the other team who just absolutely kills it, kills it. So the example, another example I'll throw up there, Drake Crowder back in the day, Maxi Kleber, those guys would just absolutely kill us. And then the other one I'll bring up yesterday because I watched the Wizards game or part of the Wizards game, Daniel Gafford. I had never heard of this guy before. He's like the power forward or center, and he was just blocking the fuck out of Zion like multiple times at the rim and shit. So I was just thinking like, yo, why is there always one guy on the other team who decides, yo, the Pelicans,
it's his mission.
I'm going to kill them guys.
Yeah,
and De'Aaron Fox, 100%, he has destroyed us the past few games. But yeah, obviously we get the last laugh with the win. But damn, look at the stat line now, 43 points, 15 and 30. Man, this guy's a baller, bro. Really quickly also, if you look at the top 5 scorers post All-Star break, Steph Curry is currently leading like all the way at the fucking top. He's averaging like 33 points or something like that.
Give that man MVP.
But coming in 4th is De'Aaron Fox, 29.1 points per game. And then 5th is Zion, 28.9.
Yo.
So yeah, ballers post All-Star break. It's fucking exciting to see what's going to happen. But definitely a lot of offense coming out of Fox lately.
Yeah, because Fox had obviously, if you don't know yet, James here is a big
Fanboy,
fan
man, fanboy.
De'Aaron Fox. I can't blame him. But yeah, Zion 30 points. Fucking BI 34 points. So like, yeah, bro, that's a cute 43 points, bro. We just got 64 points between us. What the fuck are you gonna do? You know? And then obviously Iwundu giving us 11 points. And Bledsoe finally deciding, hey, I can actually do something with the basketball. Gets us fucking 13 points. Hey, thank you for your contribution, Eric Bledsoe. What was that? 1 3-point out of 6 fucking attempts? Yeah, bro. That's great, bro. Thank you for your fucking double digit, points. Man, if anything, let me quickly butt in. Obviously, okay, technically we did get Steven Adams for Drew Holiday too, right? Is that not correct?
Yeah, I mean, in the end, we did, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only saving fucking grace about this entire fucking trade, Because we made that reaction video when it fucking happened, right? Where it was just for Eric Bledsoe and some shitty fucking trades that don't, like some imaginary currency, right? So what I'm trying to say though is that we made that video saying it was a fucking shit trade just from that alone, not talking about the Steven Adams shit, right? And look at what the fuck Eric Bledsoe has been giving us, yeah? Where are all these fucking shit cunts now? You know what I mean? Like, where are all these people, like, that was like our most disliked video, yeah? Just keeping it fucking real.
Yeah. We're talking about Drew leaving, and then we got some haters coming out saying it's a good trade, bro. It's a good trade.
Yeah.
Building for the future. Bro, what future, bro?
Bro, the fuck is this, like, fuck these guys, like, all these fucking little pussies, even all these people like commenting, that's what I say. Where they at now, bro? Like, no one wins from this Eric Bledsoe trade. However, like I said, because technically now Steven Adams did become part of that package, it does balance out, I guess,
Yeah, I don't think it's quite balanced out just yet, but it's interesting to see how I think Steven Adams had a really good stretch when he first came. He started to kind of be less effective, and I think he got injured at one point, and post that injury, he hasn't quite been the same as before. And I have noticed, a lot of people are starting we're starting to really see the effects of that lack of spacing that Steven Adams brings. People are really questioning, was it the right move kind of thing? Yeah. And just because we're on the topic, I still feel like it was good to have him for this season, to get him in this season. I still think the fuck up is doing that re-signing before he had even played a game. I think we signed him to like a contract extension for like 2 years or some shit. Yeah. I think 17 mil or 11 mil or something. And we hadn't even watched him play a single game. Yo, David Griffin's gonna regret that shit. That's I'll leave it at that. That's my piece.
Yo. Yeah, and that ain't a fucking threat, bro. That's a fucking promise, bro.
Yeah.
From the Pelbros.
Yeah, before I even begin on Bledsoe, mate, the man is just Mr. Inconsistent. He gives you a piece of shit game, and then he gives you a pretty decent, okay game, and you think, oh, I'm gonna give this guy another chance, and then he comes back with another dog shit performance.
Yeah,
he's so frustrating to watch because he just keeps jacking up shit threes, taking shots away from BI and Zion when they need it. Even in the game against the Wizards, he took a brick or missed three. There was another play where he does that shit where he like pump fakes and then the guy like jumps and then he jumps into the player. Watching that shit is just like cancer. So Eric Bledsoe, fucking hate you.
Yo, that's true. I completely replicate your same feelings in regard to this kind gentleman Eric Bledsoe. Basically, there's just that one-off game, because he's like, by inconsistent we mean like fucking, he's more inconsistent than consistent, or like, he's maybe out of 10 games you'll get like one like, Eric Bledsoe. And the thing is that it's exactly how you feel, because I look at him, I'm just like, bro, maybe I've been too harsh on this guy, you know what I mean? Like, he's like the new guy just trying to fit in and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he can give us these things that Drew gave us too, I guess he's like the poor man's Drew kind of shit. But then like the very next game after, because I'm pretty sure after he had a good game, I did put some money on and I fucking lost because of this motherfucker too. So imagine how frustrating it is to watch him, and imagine how frustrating it is to watch him lose your fucking money. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck you doing? Come on, man. Just like score the fucking basket. Anyways, the final two games now, you've been touching on it yourself. New York, I didn't catch that, but I had okay, so that's the thing. I just had a fucking poor fucking week this week. So this week just being the New York Knicks, more so. Yeah, just the New York Knicks and Washington, right? So New York Knicks, I was like, okay, I had 20 plus points for Julius Randle, which he did. Elfrid Payton, I had 10 plus points because he's my. Oh wait, was it? No, it wasn't 10 plus point. It was like his assist, and he hit those assists for me. Zion, I had 25 plus, which he got. Bi got 20, like plus. He got 28, which is good. Who was the one that let me down here? Oh no, but what let me down here was the team here. I thought we could have won versus New York Knicks. Basically, how I saw it was that we just had a momentum. You know, we were just coming off a win against fucking Philly, bro. Like first in the seed. Then Cleveland, right? And then after Cleveland, fucking Sacramento, right? And that was like a fucking good win, yeah? And we got a day in between, like, break. And so I was like, yo, we're going to beat New York. But New York was coming from their own kind of, like, streak too, right? But the teams they were versing were, like, not as good as the teams we had versed, if that makes sense. Like, I can't remember who. Maybe it was something like fucking Cavs or some shit. But I just remember, like, okay. Bro, I can hear that fucking WRX cunt going off in the background.
Hey, mate, hooning, mate.
Yeah, the turbo exhaust. Yeah, anyways, yeah, so I was, my calculations was kind of saying like, okay, because both of us are on a streak, but our streak is versus better people, we're going to beat these guys. But like the biggest reason I was like, don't get greedy was because I was like, bro, hold up. This is the Pels, you know what I mean? Like, this is versus New York Knicks. This is the Pels, you know, like, and yeah, it seems my intuition, my gut feeling was better, like was always right as per usual. Because yeah, I lost that, like we lost to New York, 116 to 106. So that's my 2 cents on New York. Unless you want to say anything, we can move to the final game.
No, just really quickly, for my shout out of the week. I mean, I may as well do mine now because it makes sense. It's gonna have to go to Julius Randle because he's a fucking. I know he's a New York Knick, but he used to play for the Pelicans. If you guys don't know, that means you weren't real fans. And he kind of used our year as like a contract year. We gave him minutes. He played pretty well, but he's killing it
alongside AD.
Killing it in New York right now. Like killing it. They were talking about his stats in one of the games this morning that I was watching, and they were saying how he's obviously the top scorer, their best player, but he's increased his free throw shooting from I think 73% to 79%. Hint, Lonzo. Take a play out of his book. But his 3-point shooting, I think it's gone up from, I think they said 27% to 41% this season. So this man is fucking balling out hard.
Yeah.
Carrying the Knicks to 27 record at the moment. They're pretty much
probably going to make the playoffs.
I was going to say almost guaranteed a playoff spot at the moment. So it's crazy what he's doing out there. So definitely shout out. But yeah, that's pretty much my piece with that. We'll talk about this after, but I think we're playing them this morning. Oh, sorry, tomorrow morning. So
yeah,
see what happens.
3 a.m. bro, our time. Yeah, true. Yeah, it is true. Big shout out to Julius Randle. During that kind of like awkward year of the Pelicans, after like Boogie was no longer with us and shit, AD was like, oh fuck this, I want to leave. You know, yeah, Julius Randle gave us good service back then. I even drafted him for, you know, that Pelicans all-time draft we had before.
Yeah. I remember that.
just yeah, that could be something we bring up again, like do a second round. We've got a lot more viewers, people listening in.
True.
You know, we could just do another revamping of it. But I did choose Julius Randle, and I think back then, you know, people were trying to pack the heat with that. They're like, bro, what the fuck? But now, you know, yo, my boy,
yeah, definitely,
he's a good man.
I mean, but yeah, just really quickly, could also suggest that, you know, anyone who leaves the Pelicans is better off. As soon as they leave, they just do so much better.
Yeah, like, I mean, at least Drew Holiday will actually get past the first round. We'll actually get to the playoffs first off, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, while we're on, shout out to my boy Drew really quickly as well for signing that fat contract. I think it's like something like $30 million a year, some shit. It's cooked.
Damn.
It's cooked, something like that. Something crazy.
I wasn't aware of this.
Yeah, the Bucks super desperate. Not really going to attract any free agents. So while they had Drew, gave him the coin, gave him the bag, slapped a fat contract on him. 100% worth it for them. So shout out to my boy Drew. But yeah, just anything from you? Otherwise, we just move on to the last game against Washington.
Yeah, I'll quickly say, like, the reason I lost so much is because when he said the Bucks are so desperate, like, I just like pictured them as like, I just pictured them as like a full desperate fat chick being like, oh please stay with me, like, here's all this fucking money, shit like that. And Drew Holiday's like, yeah,
mate,
I'll take your fucking money.
Literally force feeding that contract to Drew just to fucking keep Giannis happy and keep their playoff hopes alive, I guess.
Yeah, before we quickly get into Washington, because before I forget about this is like a huge thing I need to make a shout out. A big change for me too has been the fact that Rondo is now on the Clippers, right? And on top of that, you got fucking Boogie up in that bitch too, son. Hell yeah. You know, the Rondo and Boogie combo is back, bro. We're actually going to see them do some magic in the playoffs because they were supposed to do that shit. I mean, obviously hoping that both of them are healthy, but basically they were supposed to do that shit with the Lakers, but obviously Boogie got injured. But I was hyped to see that. Not necessarily for the AD thing, but more so for the Rondo and Boogie. And obviously Rondo Boogie was the dream combo we had here in NOLA. We never got to see it in the playoffs though because Boogie got injured, which is a shame. But, you know, even just seeing during the regular season is a fucking blessing. But obviously before that too, before I personally got invested in basketball, Rondo and Boogie were boys killing it. Great chemistry in Sacramento too. And the thing is, what's interesting about that too is apparently they had beef before that, which is quite funny.
Yeah, I think it was they've been together 4 times or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember all teams. I think it's Sacramento, Pelbros, Lakers, Clippers.
like,
that's what it is. 4 teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty crazy.
And,
they just keep going around with each other.
And that's the thing. It doesn't look like you know. Obviously, it ain't the same Boogie, but Boogie ain't shit. Like he's not gonna be a liability out there. If anything, he's like a how do I say? He's like a hidden piece. Like I've got really high hopes for Clippers. Actually, I would like to see Clippers win it this year.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I know everyone memes them and everyone hates on them, but I'm really high for this Clippers team. And what I like watching them play. They're just when they're balling out, and Paul George right now is fucking killing it.
Yeah,
he's been on a stretch of like 30 plus points a game, shooting something like fucking 50% over from the 3. It's actually ridiculous. So hopefully it's his year. I know he gets memes a lot, but if there's any team come out of the playoffs from the West, I'd back the Clippers for sure.
Yeah, and and that's the thing. The thing is, I feel as if the chemistry this year is so much better. And
yeah, because
at first
they fucking got rid of Harrell, that rat.
Oh yeah, that little fucking rat. Yeah. Talking about little rats too, they got rid of fucking what's his face, Lou Will. He looks like a little rat.
Oh yeah,
like, no offense, Lou was a G, but he does look like a fucking rat or a little mouse. You know what I mean?
No, that guy's cruising, bro. He was just fucking getting paid to ball out in LA. I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah, but that's the thing. At first I was like, oh shit, I was taken aback about how him and Rondo got traded, but then I actually thought about it. You know, you've got like Reggie Jackson giving you fucking points. You've got fucking Luke Kennard. You know, you've got everything kind of working out a bit better there, the situation, 100%. Especially like scoring from the bench and shit.
Batum, mate, Batum, best signing ever.
Yeah, Batum, bro, what a G. Yeah, it's still in my head. Even in the very first game they had versus Lakers this year, I was just like, Batum. I just love saying that name, mate.
That guy's fucking balling. He's on like $1 million or $2 million. Like fucking Charlotte gave him a fat contract. He did shit all, and then he goes to the Clippers and he balls out. It's
bro,
ultimate disrespect.
This guy's got bro. This guy's, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you got a hungry team here, you know what I mean? And it's got great chemistry. But what I was trying to say with the Rondo thing is that it was a great move because, they do, like, rather than giving some other fucking guy like Lou Will, who can only just really give you 20 other points or so a game, why not get someone that can actually do some fucking plays for you? Because what the fuck is Patrick Beverley going to do for you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So, Clippers' weakness has been playmaking, so they've definitely fixed that problem for now.
And Rondo was just fucking, you know, Rondo was probably the, you know, you could even say the commander-in-chief, the true general mastermind. Well, that's how I like to see it for the Lakers last year.
Yep.
If anything, he was there, like, also like the hidden trump card too, playoff Rondo. Now, all of a sudden, people recognize, oh yeah, playoff Rondo is a fucking thing, bro. Like, bro, we've been saying that before he even started playing playoffs for the Pelicans, right? We were hyping it up. It was going to be a fucking thing. I don't know if it was on the record. No, because this is before we started recording, but we had been saying it for a while. Playoff Rondo is not to be fucked with. So, huge shout out to 2 big previous Pelicans fans and now, not Pelicans fans, Pelicans players and obviously now Clippers players. Rondo and Boogie, you guys have nothing but a fucking blessing. Bro, that's a fucking team, bro. Rondo, Boogie, Kawhi, PG. You can keep the rest, bro. I don't give a shit you guys got in Brooklyn Nets.
Ibaka, bro. Ibaka, mate.
Oh, and Ibaka, yeah, bro. And Batum, you know, yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, Batum, that's what I'm trying to say. I like to say Batum because, you know, like Jason Tatum. I'm just like,
that's
Batum.
true. I've heard it called both, so I don't know which one's right, to be honest.
No, but I'm pretty sure because the announcers are always saying Batum.
Yeah.
But I think saying Batum is a more funnier way to say it. But yeah, I just want to make a quick shout out to the Clippers. You guys looking tight. I didn't give a shit what these pussies at fucking Brooklyn are trying to do. But I reckon, okay, story of James Harden's career, choke artist. So I'm just gonna hope it continues like that. To be honest,
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, because honestly, bro, there should be some kind of like karma in the universe. Like we just got rid of, like, how much of an itch bay is KD, right? Like if anything, you're gonna respect this move. Okay, yeah, he's going to Brooklyn and just with Kyrie, sweet. Now the balance of power around the league has been sweet now, yeah. Like everyone's just jurors, yeah. But it's like, bro, I would have thought you want to go to Brooklyn to kind of prove that you are the man. You know what I mean? But what's this motherfucker doing now? He's getting all the fucking boys now. You know what I mean? He's just making another Golden State Warriors like super team, So I would like to see that there's justice being, put in order here, that they don't get to win a chip this year, Maybe later on that's cool, but this year specifically, give it to someone else before you guys get too fucking overpowered.
Yeah, 100%. I think the best part about this Brooklyn team is that it's helped the Clippers fly under the radar so hard, because everyone's talking about the Nets this year. It's just crazy how no one talks about the Clippers anymore. There's no expectation on them because they choked last year. So I think everyone's kind of like, oh, these guys are just going to choke again. And I think that makes it so much better for them to just ball out, forget the noise, forget the locker room drama. PG can just stay focused, fucking get off social media, mate, and just, ball out, play hard. So, yeah, that's a long tangent and big shout out to the Clippers, but I'm definitely keen to see them play for the rest of the season.
Yeah, me too. All right. Now we'll finish. We'll top it off with the last game, the Washington Wizards OT. So I didn't get to catch this game, but I'll just say a quick story. Obviously he's not going to be listening, but shout out to my boy Braden. He had his birthday party on Friday. I actually rocked up. It's quite interesting because this Washington Wizards game was a Saturday for us, a Saturday morning, right? So Braden is like the number one Washington Wizards fan I know. So I was like, yo, us boys are going to go head to head, bro. Da, da, da. So I did put a bet on. Let's not talk about that. They lost. And I didn't even put money on like the outcome, because I was like, it's the Pelicans. I don't know if we're going to beat the Washington Wizards, right? But I did have some safe bets. I had like Ingram 20 points. I had Russ Westbrook 15 points. And then I had, what's his face? Bradley Beal 25 plus. Both Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook got like 30 plus points. Ingram got 34. Where I fucked up was Zion 25 plus, because he usually does. He gave me like 23 or something like that. So letting me down here, Zion, because I wasn't disappointed with the OT loss to Washington Wizards, because I was like, that's fair play, bro. Like that's my boy Braden. He just had a birthday, Let him have this birthday win, But I was mostly disappointed, like, bro, what the hell? Obviously, I can't expect from Zion Williamson every fucking time giving me 30, 40 points, but that hurt, that cut deep, bro, because I thought that was the safest bet out of all of the ones, that Zion would give me 25, but it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the Washington Wizards game. Yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be quick on this one. We were pretty much leading for most of the game, and then typical fucking Pelicans fashion, choked out that last quarter. Yeah, I don't know. What much to say. I already spoke about it earlier, but there's always that one player that decides that they fucking hate New Orleans. They're like, fuck this franchise, fuck this city. I just want to shit on him. And I mean, part in part, I guess you could say Russell Westbrook did that. Definitely got Westbrook that day, 36 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists. Most importantly, he killed it in the overtime. So I think he scored 10 of their 12 points in overtime, which is absolutely insane.
Wait, who's this? Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, Westbrook.
Bro, serious?
So he hit like 3 of their 4 threes. I think 2 of them came in that overtime period. So it's just cooked, right? It was just like, I didn't want to watch. I stopped wanting to watch. I was like, this man's just killing us. But yeah, that one player I was talking about that likes to kill us, I mean, we mentioned it, but Daniel Gafford, watched him block like 2 or 3 of Zion's shots. It was just, I never heard of this guy, right? I never fucking heard of this guy. And he's all of a sudden, he's just balling out against the Pelicans. Like, what's new, right? Jay Crowder, Maxi Kleber. It's just our franchise is like, training grounds.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For these G League teams.
Yeah, nothing else to say, honestly. There's 2 trash teams going against each other. 2 teams that probably aren't going to make the fucking play-in. Yeah, it's dog fight, but in the end, we lose out as fans.
Yo, I was going to say, because I was like, okay, maybe, Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal had such balling out games because, you know, they're guards, right? And maybe I was thinking, oh, Lonzo didn't play that game or whatever. Nuh-uh, our fucking starting five was playing. Fucking Lonzo and Eric Bledsoe. These guys were on guard duty. Fucking Lonzo Ball, 4 points, minus 17 plus minus. I mean,
Bro.
3 assists, if we really want to talk about that. And bro, Eric Bledsoe, I guess technically got plus 11, plus minus, but yeah, come on. What we're really going to let these guys drop 30 and 36 on us? I mean, I get it. You know, they're Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, but I would have expected at least from Lonzo a bit more containment, you know what I mean? A bit more pride, you know.
0 of 7. Can't go over the 0 of 7.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. That's actually what I wanted to mention at the beginning,
Fucking trash.
Yeah, Lonzo. I love your reaction. Lonzo went 0 for 7 from the 3-point, you know?
Oh.
So, that's not even 1, bro. That's 0 for 7, so...
This is the torment of Pelicans fans for you,
especially if you're a Lonzo Ball dick rider.
For all you to understand. This is why we didn't want to. This is why we don't want to give him 25 mil a year, whatever it is, contract, because he's just gonna give you 4 points one game and then 27 points the next game. Fucking
This
hell.
motherfucker. Yeah. So before we get into this next week of games, just to finish it off, if that, like I was hinting at before, if you were listening in and you did hear what I said, that I was going to give another special shout out, and you are still listening now, well, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to give it out. Let me get this person's name up. Fuck, what was it? Like Ty? Give me a sec. Instagram. But yeah, basically, it's come to our attention that we've got an Aussie fan in the building here too. Ty.n.7. I'd like to no, I don't want to. I could make a guess what his last name is.
Dox, bro. Fucking stop doxing the guy, bro.
But I don't want to dox the guy, But bro, this guy looks like he's from Sydney too. He's chilling. He full messages us saying, "Hey, bro, when's the next episode coming out and shit." So there's obviously some people listening, or like, when's the next podcast, right? So the next podcast is right now, my friend. What up, player? You from Sydney too? That's what I like to hear, bro. Sydney boys gotta represent out here, especially our Sydney boys that are Pelicans fans. So shout out to you, specifically Ty. That's much love from us, James and Ryan. Last kind of thing I want to say is that, isn't that pretty crazy, James, that we have an actual Sydney fan? You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. Like, no, I don't want to say fucking fan. It's full making it seem like, look at these guys, like some tryhard cons. Like, I'm saying more like there's someone out there that has at least listened to our shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That's from Sydney too.
Definitely shout out. Appreciate reaching out to us, keeping us on track, mate. Obviously, we've been on constant hiatus, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
But overall, just shout out for messaging us and engaging with us, 100%. It kind of goes to show that we do have like a growing presence of fans. We had. I can't remember his name. Sorry if you're listening. The guy in Queensland.
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick, mate, giving us a lot of love early in the season. So, yeah, I mean, they're probably all going into hiding now that our fucking team is absolute doo-doo. But, yeah, hopefully with a few more wins and successful seasons, they'll start,
I would imagine,
start coming out of the woodworks, eh?
Yeah. Like, I would imagine with that kind of shit, a lot of how so the fandom of for us Pelbros is also based on like just how the games go, so basically, when you got like BI, Zion, and Zoe out, I would imagine everyone's just fucking
switching off.
Yeah. Like, that Simpsons kind of like meme where Homer's just going back into the hedge. Yeah, it's pretty much just like that. Like, everyone, all the Pelicans fans just disappear, and then for that split second, oh my God, Lonzo return game, 27 points, 3 points. They coming out a bit, and then okay, straight back.
That meme works for fucking Lonzo so hard, bro.
Yeah. And then again with this 0 for 7 fucking game versus Washington. Oh my God, Lonzo ball. Wait, was that Washington? Yeah, it was Washington. Oh my, Lonzo fucking ball.
Perfect.
All right. This is the wonders. This is what he signed up for, bro. When the Pelbros employment contract came from Disney, it said, "Yeah, by the way, you'll probably want to have to suicide every other week." But okay, anyways, let's go over these next games.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
So yeah, New York Knicks coming up just in fucking 6 hours from this time of recording. But by the time this is out, it'll probably be the same kind of time. I don't fucking know. We'll see. You reckon we're gonna win it? Do you reckon we can get revenge?
No, I'm not giving us much hope.
Yeah, if anything, that first time was the better time.
I'll leave it at that. Julius is gonna ball out.
Yeah. So I guess that's happening. And then after that, Brooklyn Nets. I would say this is dependent on the injuries, but we're probably gonna lose it.
No, I have a feeling KD's back to full health. I don't know. The feeling is that we're gonna lose. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I just think they have their team mostly back. They're finding their rhythm. Obviously, sucks to have LaMarcus out, but Blake's there.
Like every fucking one else is
big
there.
L, big L for Pelicans is my prediction.
Yeah. We already did suffer a big L from them earlier on, so there's that. But wait, no, BI wasn't playing, so I could be a different smaker. We'll see. Orlando. I feel as if we can't just get 2 losses to Orlando, because the only reason why that was close was because our boys were injured. Zion and fucking BI were injured. So if these, that's like a W, because that should be like, okay, you bullied my friends when I wasn't around, yeah, and now I'm coming here to beat your fucking ass up, you know? Like, it's kind of like when you're in, like, I guess, like, school or some shit, and you had some older friends, and then, and now the older friends come and they beat the guy that was fucking with you.
Yeah. WW. Let's be realistic. We're gonna win that.
Oh, and now if we're talking about realistic, this next one, that's the last one for the week coming up versus San Antonio.
If we're talking realistic against San Antonio,
we're gonna always lose to San Antonio, bro.
That's an
Far
L.
Out.
I don't think I've made so many predictions against San Antonio saying that they're not good and that we're gonna lose to them, and they just beat the fuck out of us.
Yeah, far out, bro. So at least we can agree. So we got 4 games coming up, right? New York, Brooklyn, Orlando, San Antonio, and we are predicting 1 win and 3 losses. And that, maybe if I wanted to be the most optimistic, I would like to say that we could get the dub from this New York coming up, but it's the Pels. But okay, but saying that, that's what I'm saying. Like ultimate best case, some kind of miracle case scenario, it's gonna be 2-2, or it's gonna be 1-3. Either way, we're not gonna be moving up in the standings, so it really doesn't fucking mean anything, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. Really, like, we went through that April. I think we went 4-6 from those for the month of April at the moment. So that hasn't changed our standings. It's constant that we're going to be outside of the play-in tournament. But yeah, maybe next episode, or maybe we'll have to record something separate. We'll definitely chat about our play-in tournament hopes and what our predictions are. Because we had some pretty bold predictions at the start of the season where we're saying probably wouldn't make it. Well, I had those, and look where we are now. Look where we are now. So that's the big.
As always, the Pelbros are right.
TBD, to be discussed in another episode.
Yeah, so this is just the very first episode of many more to come. I know we've been gone for a while, and who knows, maybe for a bunch of people, if you're still listening in, especially if you're part of the new people who just came from that Zion video, this may be the first actual listening of us, right? Or like experience of the actual proper Pelbros content. So if you like it, that's great. Holler at us. Obviously, I'm talking mostly to the people on YouTube right now, but obviously holler at everyone else who's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all this other bullshit. Shout out to you guys. And obviously, at Pelbros on Instagram, shout out to all our followers. Shout out to all the people that, like our shit, interact with us. It's all love. But the main thing that I really want to freaking say, because it's been so long, contact us also on pelbrospodcast@gmail.com if necessary.
Yeah, 100%. It's good to have you back, Ryan. So
it's good to be
hopefully
back.
with you back now, it's going to spur a bit of motivation. If we can get some wins with the Pels, definitely see us making a comeback with the content.
Yeah, but don't jinx it, bro. Don't jinx it.
True. But yeah, still listening. Cheers for you, and that's pretty much it for me.
All right. Peace out.
Laters.